Hello, I'm Kevin Tame, and welcome to the Hacktivist. And today I am going to be playing Virtual On Cybertrooper, which is a deck that I've been working on for a little bit. Played probably over 100 games on this deck. Just used it recently in a store championship. I think it's a really fun deck, and I just wanted to showcase it out. It will lose sometimes, obviously. It's not like overpowered, but I think it's a lot of fun, really interesting interactions, and it's actually a pretty powerful combo once you get it going. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck, and I can kind of show you guys how it works. So I've been tinkering with it quite a bit. I have 110 games, 72 wins, 35 losses. I think a lot of those losses were early on when I was trying to figure out exactly what the deck was and what it did, but you can see here it is so the primary engine here or combo is Aesop's Pawnshop. Let's move that up so you can see Aesop's Pawnshop with Cybertrooper Talut. I don't know how you say that. And what you're doing is you're installing your pretty bad breakers. I mean, Paperclip's awesome, but Black Orchestra and Rezeki or MKUltra to get +2 strength, and then you pawn them the next turn. It's a nice combo. It's pretty fun. The other thing you have is Paladin. So when you reinstall, you're basically getting that credit back. So, and then we're also running Patchwork to significantly reduce the cost of your installs. There's a few kind of variations of this, and what I've done with this one is trying to put as much draw in as possible. Some kind of notable things about it versus the one that I posted on Netrunner DB is I got rid of the Street Peddlers, which I actually really like the Street Peddlers, but I put in 2 Sports Hopper. It gives you an extra link, which is really nice at times when you, because then that gives you 1 link from Cybertrooper, 1 from Sports Hopper, and also 1 from Hoshiko's ability when she's flipped. So it can be pretty nice. It costs 3 credits, but towards the end of the game, those install credits are pretty cheap because you have a lot of Paladin counters or you have Patchwork to kind of get it installed. It also helps with early draw if you need. But the primary thing is you're trying to draw and get your combo set up as quickly as possible so that you can either Stargate or, lock the remote and just kind of poke around with turning wheels. But that's the general idea. So let's go ahead and give it a run and see how it goes. One of the things I really like about this deck is it has some just like really interesting plays, and I think it's just really fun. I find Anarch is one of my favorite factions to play, so I like that anyways. But oftentimes you feel really bad breaking a Anansi or something really powerful for 9 credits with an MK. Oh, if you also notice, I had an Odore in there, and what that does is it's for the tour guide. Aesop is kind of a hard matchup, and that might be the best deck in the game right now. Okay, so let's zoom in here. I don't know what type of RP this is. It's probably one that does a lot of servers. That's what I've been seeing, kind of asset spammy. So early breakers is nice. This Cybertrooper is nice, but there is no economy, so I think I need to do a mulligan here. This feels a little bit better. A Deuces Wild is a good early card because it gets used a little bit of cash and some money. The other thing with Hoshiko's ability, what I want to do is I want to be flipping it every turn at the beginning just to get the credits and the draw. But towards the end, you're pretty much running every time, and if you have DreamNet down, you're getting a credit for that run with DreamNet, and then you're getting a card with Hoshiko's ability. So essentially, it's works out to 2 cards because you lose a credit from Hoshiko's other ability. So yeah, let's go ahead here, and I'm going to play this. Draw 2, gain 3. Okay, these are great cards. So the question is if they have a snare or anything like that. I think Patchwork is my most important. So I'm going to at least get that one down. I'm going to poke R&D. So they're on a punitive Counter-Strike build. The question here, is this a House of Knives? I don't know. I could go and check it. If it's a Rashida, that'd be nice to trash. But I feel more like I want to get this Paladin down. And I'm actually just going to use that ability. It is a bummer letting this go. It's probably a Rashida. Ooh, bankers. So I will need to contest that, but they are kind of light on ice, so I think I can trash it this next turn. So this looks clearly like an asset spammy deck. I'm trying to just get lots of cash. So this is a great card right now. So, but I don't want to lose any of these other cards, so I'm going to draw, hoping that I find a breaker or something like that. I also like that one. We can lose the labor rights early. I think that's okay, because I have an additional labor rights that I added. Unfortunately, I can't run that because I'm out of clicks. But we're going to run HQ. Hopefully I don't hit an agenda that will kill me. There's a snare. So that's a bummer. Yeah, that's a real bummer. I can trash my stuff. That's okay. I have another DreamNet and I have another Paladin. It is a little bit of a setback though. That's a big setback. That was a bad snare to hit. Bad snare to hit. Snare doing work. Should have probably just poked archives. I think that would have been a safe enough place to go. I don't want to lose this, so I'm going to put it down. I need to get my money here. If I hit another snare, that's unfortunate, but that happens. It's a good one to steal. And how much is this one to trash? Cost 2. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just going to click for a credit. This is a bit awkward. Hitting that snare was bad, because this is going to really be hard for me to catch up, because that DreamNet was going to keep my draw up and giving me that credit. The Paladin was going to help me install things for cheap, and now it's going to be difficult for me to keep up with these assets. I really need to figure out how I can recover here. Okay, so I'm gonna lose 2 cards. It's I wish they had hit. Those are the 2 worst cards to have hit. Ugh. That's okay. Okay, so those ones come in. So we're going to do this. Draw 2, gain 3. Let's hope they don't have a snare. OMG. Let's run server 2. Hey, at least we're getting them out of there. Let's trash that. Let's trash that. And we might lose to high profile target, which is a bummer. I think it was a misplay on my part to, I don't know. Maybe running HQ is bad because they're just going to hold on to those snares. Gain a credit. That's okay. I think we haven't died yet. We've hit 2 snares. We've gotten rid of the bioethics. They actually don't have tons of money. They've, snare is kind of expensive to fire. So they're gonna just go for it here. Let's gain a credit and do that and trash that. Let's run HQ again. We might hit snare. No, we're not going to trash that. Let's go and just see what kind of luck we can get. Perfect. So I don't know if we're ever really going to get our Cybertrooper combo set up, but that's probably okay. So what have we lost here? So I think we draw. Again. Let's install this so to protect us against any kind of weird shenanigans. And I think we get this down. So they are definitely trying to spam us out a little bit, but let's pop this to get some cards. Fortunately, we need to remove the tag. Let's get this down so that we can at least have that. And what I'm hoping here is that we can Hippo one of these servers. Okay, so bioethics, daily business show. What are the breakers we have? So I don't think we have MK yet. We lost the... Okay, so that's a viral weaponization, or... No, that's a hostile, or a House of Knives. Sorry. Okay. Let's draw. We really need to contest this, so let's just pay for it. I think it's okay. We might hit like an Ingram flush, which I think is okay. Let's just trash it if we see it. So this is a do 1 net damage for each unused MU. So I have 5, 4. Yep, it's gonna clear my hand. I think, do I die? I think I die, yeah. Good game. Got me. Okay, let's give that another try. That was a, hitting that early snare I think really screwed me. And then I was playing basically on my back foot the whole game. Funny thing is, I felt like I knew they were going to be on snare. Snare, I think, is actually a really well-designed card. It's expensive to fire at 4 credits. It's free to trash, 3 net damage. It's just a really well-designed card. What I don't like is the tag. That's the one thing I don't love about it. But I guess that's kind of thematic, right? You've run in and you've hit this trap and they got you. Okay, so Acme. Okay. Good luck. So this is like not a bad starting hand. It doesn't have Patchwork, but it has the... Let's see here. Let's take a look. This is, I think, is going to be okay. It's very okay. It's not great, and I probably should mulligan for better, but I'm nervous to mulligan. So against decks like this, I got to be careful of hard-hitting news. So I'm actually going to draw to see if I get anything. I didn't get anything. I've had worse to draw me 3 cards. It's a little awkward. Let's gain a credit. Let's install. Let's go. All right, it's a little awkward. It's very awkward, actually. But I think I can run this next turn. So what are they? I wonder what that is. So I can definitely run. Let's run HQ. Border control. Let's just take money because they might be trying. I mean, if this is like a fly on the wall, they might want to trash it, or I don't know. Oh, why can't I click that? Oh, looks like I got booted. Sorry, I gotta reload the site here, guys. Okay, so I think I just take the money. And if this is a Bologna, SSL is good for them, but Bologna is okay too. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind letting that one go. Okay, so now I'm in an okay place to draw aggressively. Yep, this feels good. Let's get my Cybertrooper down. Let's get that in the bin. Let's get that down. So I have now all the pieces of the combo. I just need my Black Orchestra, and I am pretty good. So this is an MCA Austerity. I'm going to most likely contest that, not this turn, but next turn. I cannot let my opponent keep that. So let's get the I've Had Worse down for a draw. Okay, there's my Black Orchestra. So we're in a good spot here. Let's go ahead and trash that for that. And we're going to run... Oh, I only have 3 clicks, unfortunately. So let's go to HQ. And... Oh my goodness. My mouse is wigging out. And get... So what we're doing here is just getting the Hoshiko turn, which is essentially a Proco, because you get 2 credits, a draw, then you minus a credit. So it's a draw and a credit. Hey Russell, how's it going? Glad to see ya. So I need to... My next turn, so my opponent did click MCA Austerity. I need to run this remote. I'm going to... I have to get Black Orchestra in the bin, so this is a little awkward and it's a little inefficient with my money, but I need it in the bin so that when I run here, if this is a... It's probably most likely like a... something like a... Pachinko or something like that. I don't think it is a code gate, but I need to be prepared just in case. So let's go ahead and run server 1. So this is a Hydra. So Hydra says do 3 net damage if the runner... Do 3 net damage if the runner's tagged, or give them a tag. Gain 5 if the runner is tagged. Otherwise, give the runner 1 tag. Let me think here through this. So this I can break and trash for, so 1-2 with Paladin to install the MK, and then I will have strength 2, but it has 3 subs, so it's going to cost me 6. So 1-2, I have the money. I think I get rid of this. It's the best option. Oh wait, but I might not have the strength because it's 9. This is such a taxing card for me. I think I just Hippo it. It's better to do it now. They're on no points, but I can't trash this now, unfortunately. But it's better for them to have no money. maybe accessing is bad there because I do get a draw. What's nice here is I do get to trash MK for 3. I can run and go take care of that. I do get a draw, so I might have a card that will help me. So DreamNet would be the next kind of dream card to get, because then I can start running aggressively, getting credits. Yep, I think that's the correct play. So let's draw. That is a nice one to have. Right now I'm just going to do this. I'm totally at risk of hard-hitting news. I'm totally at risk of hard-hitting news here. I do have 2 link though. Actually, so really I'm at 6 credits, if you will. Okay, so that feels okay. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's get down this Citadel Sanctuary, trashing. I mean, one of the turning wheels can go. And let's install the other turning wheel. It'd be nice if I could draw a econ card here. So digital rights. That's only if I don't make a run on HQ. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing there. So fly on the wall. Okay. So I'm going to have to contest this, whatever they install, because what they want to try and do is they want to over advance a fly in the wall, forcing me to take a tag, and then they can all seeing eye my stuff. But they realize that is probably a bad move right now, because they're not going to get they're not going to have enough to, because they don't have any ice to protect it. So I think digital rights management, now that I know that, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate, but I can maybe run HQ. I don't have good economy right now. So my first click is going to be a draw. I need to find either a Deuces Wild or a Sure Gamble. Okay, so that could be the fly on the wall, but they're not over advancing it. So let's turn 1 click. Okay, perfect. Let's draw. Patchwork out. This, I mean, we can get rid of this, it's fine. I always draw 2 cards, pretty much my go-to. Let's do that. I think we then go server 2. Okay, slot machine. So let's continue to encounter. We can install the Black Orchestra for a discount of 2 and trash it next turn. That puts us a little bit at risk of hard-hitting news. I've already used my Patchwork. I mean, it basically makes me a credit, I think, so we'll do it. Let all subs fire. I guess I could get C-sourced if they are on a C-source deck, but SSL is fine. Oh, they're going to gain money from SSL. I have 2 link, 7. It's going to make them pretty poor to hard-hitting news me, and I can clear all the tags. So I don't think they do that. So this basically gained me 1 credit. Now take the clicks. Okay, so Hunting Grounds feels pretty good in this deck. I don't need my labor rights. I think, yeah, I think I get down the Liberated. And let's trash Paperclip. And we'll also use the Paladin. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my mouse is going dead here. Let me plug it in, or my trackpad. Let me plug it in here to, maybe that feels a little better. I think it might have been going dead. Yeah, are they going to score? They might score a single thing, but that's okay. I'm now in a great economic position and I can start running. So we're going to kind of just keep the pressure off this. I might start poking HQ here, and hopefully I can start drawing into like Stargate would be really nice. So they installed a card and a new remote. I think they're overcommitting a little bit here on server 2. Acme, I find, just does better with lots of single ice because it's pretty taxing, the ice that they run. So we got attitude adjustment, moving cards back into R&D, which is even better for when we find Stargate. So let's go ahead and draw. Let's draw again. Let's put this Hippo down. And I am going to also put this trashing, I'm going to get the Sports Hopper down. That's a pretty nice link. So I think the strategy here is to start poking centrals. They just shuffled some of their cards, so I'm hoping they don't put anything into the server yet. I want... Do I go and trash this Maryland? Maybe. I'm not really set up to trash a lot of assets right now. I think it's better for me to just get accesses. This is like a lot of commitment on this server, so I'm going to use this to draw. Okay, so now I'm in Stargate range, so let's do that. Let's first get this down. We can install with that. We're just going to trash this ice if we can. First, using. So they have a window before I actually can do my stuff. Ice is still there. Okay, that's fine. Let's just poke and get an access here. So another border control, that's fine. So we know that's another border control. Let's see if they install another piece of ice. So they put something here inside the server. I still think the best approach is to do this. Forces them to, okay, so that's an IP block. I have 2 link. Oh, but I have a tag, so I have to break this. So continue to encounter. Let's just get rid of this. I want to do this for a discount. Yeah, I mean, that's not the best one to Hippo, but my intention right now is to clear out. So we have, let's trash the gold farmer. Let's run R&D, and we're going to access 2. Trash that one, steal that one, and let's draw and draw. So my opponent has overcommitted on this. Yeah, they've overcommitted here. I don't think there is enough. I don't know if. Okay. Yep, good call. Okay, so I think I can contest this remote. Let's go ahead and yeah, so I got the Stimhack. That's perfect. This, I might be able to win it here just by the, so I always try and go for the Stargate first. Oh. And let us get down this hunting grounds so that we can Stimhack into here, server 2. And so what you have to do with JNet is you got to wait for them to decide to res or not. So even though you want to hit continue to approach ice, you got to wait to, in order so they're not going to res that one. That's fine. Okay. Oh, they are resing that. Oh, so I can just get in here. I am tagged, so let's just get through. Good game. Okay, cool. That's how that plays. Let's try another one. Okay. Let's try and get one more in here, and I'll probably call it a day after that. I do have to get back to work. So let's see here. What are some other kind of, so Asa is a hard matchup. Titan, if they kind of get their combo pieces going, it can be a tough match. But the nice thing about Titan against Titan is you have ice destruction, so you just try and destroy that R&D and get in and just keep stargating. If you can get that quickly set up as possible, you do okay. I had some Titans who try and use the arc lockdown to try and kill my breakers, but you have 3 of Paperclip and Black Orchestra, so you're usually okay. You only have 1 MK. I don't know if I like 1 MK. Whenever you and the runner reveal secretly spent credits, gain 1. This might be an interesting game, and I don't know how to take this. If this like drags on too long, I might quit, because I did play against a deck like this before, and it was so not fun. So it has the Patchwork, and it's very okay. I'm going to mulligan this. I want a better hand. This is probably worse. Yeah, this is probably worse. Let's just get a poke on HQ. So some size stuff. I don't have the money to trash that right now. I don't think I'm getting hard-hitting news, so I'm just going to get that out. So they're turtling up a little bit. I'm just aggressively drawing here because I need to see some economy. And I'm going to get rid of that guy right there. That might have been a mistake. Probably better to get rid of the Paperclip. But I'm going to get rid of it this next turn anyways. So one of the big issues with against Jinteki decks right now is Ingram Flush is such a powerful card. And you just need to be able to deal with it. So having this combo is good. Is that a House of Knives? The install cost of each non-virtual resource is increased by 1. Non-virtual. Well, I guess I install some virtual stuff. So let's draw. Let's draw. Good thing this is virtual. Do we want to start running? I don't think I start running yet. I think I wait. I think I'm going to run here moving forward. The question is, do I run server 1 and server 2? I have a feeling those are like Psychic Field, right? Psychic Field or some sort of shenanigans like that. So my opponent is a little poor. They can res Ingram Flush. I think I can deal with it, so I am just going... They might have some things like Ike, which is a little annoying. So I'm going to draw. Yeah, I'm going to do this first. I want to get these credits, and just feel a little bit better if I set up a little bit more. Yeah, this is going to be good. I'm going to start running next turn. So one of the things you have to kind of decide against, like most corps, is like when do you want to run and not run. But I think I'm okay now to start running. I haven't I've had worse. These cards I don't really care about losing in my hand. And then let's go. The one thing I don't have is I don't have a... so there's an Ike. Yep. That's fine. So we're going to install Black Orchestra. Let's break it. And let's do the Psy game. So essentially whenever they're going to have all Psy Ice, and they're going to be gaining a credit each time, forcing me to draw, which is fine actually right now. The first time each turn you reveal secretly spent credits, gain that many credits. Wait. The first time each turn you reveal secretly spent credits, gain that many credits. Well, that is an annoying card, so let's get rid of that one. And MK is going to go in the bin, and Black Orchestra. If I had Aesops, this would be much better, but that's okay. So they're really committing to HQ, which is interesting. Cerebral Cast. Play only with the runner made a successful run during his last turn. You and the runner if you and the runner spent a different number of credits, he or she chooses to suffer 1 brain damage or take 1 tag. Well, I'm going to bet 0, because why not? Let's run Archives. So this is a Crick. I'm just going to let it fire. I don't want to break that. Actually, I can't break it. It's too expensive. So where are they going to install that thing? A new remote? Yep, we go trash it. So let's think about our money here, my money here first. So let's get this liberated down. Oh, it's an extra credit. Shnikes. Let's definitely get rid of this guy. Sure. So what would be nice is to get a Stargate and a Hippo down to get rid of some of this stuff. The question is, do I check server 1 and server 2? I feel like they're traps. And I bet you the cost of the ice to res here is probably super cheap. Okay, so let's drop, getting rid of this. Draw, gain 3. And let's just get this down. Wait. Oh, I already used that. I already used my patchwork. I can't use it this turn. So I think I can run HQ. What do we think that is? Let's run HQ. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is a clairvoyant monitor. You and the runner secret spent credits, reveal spent credits. If you and the runner spent a different number of credits, place one advancement token on a card installed. One advancement token on an installed card and end the run. And this is a code gate, so yeah, I just break that. It's okay, I get free access now. Konji. This is a mythic. I can't break this because I have no way to break Konji. Psychic Field. When do they get their credit? So when you and the runner reveal secretly spent credits, gain 1. So no matter what, it's going to be 0. They're not gaining any money. So let's check these now. So this one is, if the runner exposes and accesses this card, well, so you and the runner secretly spend 0, 1, 2. Reveal spent credits. If you and the runner spent a different number, do 1 net damage. So I can just do 0. And I'm not going to trash that. Oh, they gain a credit because of their ability. Let's run server 4 and trash this guy. It's pretty pricey, but that's okay. So do I run server 1? Probably not now. Let's draw. Let's just get this stuff down. It's expensive. But now they're creating this, like, these servers that are just so expensive for me to run through that it's like kind of frustrating. But I think I run server 4. Real secret spin cards do 1 meat damage. Okay. This is a non-virtual, so it's going to cost me 2 credits. It's kind of annoying. What would be really nice to find right now is a Stargate. Cerebral Cast. Why would I bet anything different than 0? I will take 1 brain. So I kind of want to use this to see some stuff. Yep, that's good. And let's go out and clear this, whatever this thing is. So we're going to break, trash, trash. Have I not seen any hippos? I have not seen any hippos. What we're going to try and do is clear out these hippos and or get my hippos out and clear out these Ike, and then just do a Stargate. They might force me to draw, but they don't. Just making money. Voter intimidation. Play only if there is an agenda in the runner score area. There is no. Let's go ahead and trash that one. And I don't feel like I'm stim hacking anytime soon. Oh, I gotta get rid of 2 cards. Shoot. I've had worse is fine. What would be really nice is if I could see a hippo right now. My 3 hippos are all in the bottom of my deck. Because the problem is they probably put that, was it Konji there? And yep, I think we got to rock and roll with this. Century. Each player gains 2. You and the runner secretly spend credits. Reveal spent credits. If you and the runner spent a different number of credits, do 1 net damage for each card in the runner's grip. So I gotta break that. And I'm not gonna take a discount on this. I'm just going to break it. And this is 3 net damage. Net damage. This is costing me 9 each time to get in here, and they make money each time. I really do got to get rid of these Ikes. I could pay the 3, but it's just not worth it. Psychic Field, Cerebral Cast. Psychic Field, well installed. I mean, I'm just not going to check it. I'd rather get rid of ice. And let us... Whew, expensive. Sure. We'll do 1 brain. The hippo. The hippo. Definitely gonna need to labor rights that back. Let's labor rights that because we want. And there's my other hippo. There's my other hippo. And I think I just. Oh. Sorry, I want my other labor rights. this one, this one, this one. Okay, so let's clear out this ice here if we can. Well, we can at least clear out. We'll clear out. You can only clear out one per turn, I believe. I don't know if you install a new one. It's the first time you break all subroutines on the outermost piece of ice during a run each turn. So yeah, let's get rid of this guy here. Let's Pawnshop that out. Let's install these. Let's make a run. I'm just going to pay for it. Cards are more important right now. Hippo trash that. Continue to encounter. Break. Oh, well, there's a card. Let's pay 1. They paid 0. Okay, that's fine. Let us continue to encounter. I'm just going to pay the 6 because I don't want to lose cards. The Future Perfect and Sting. Okay, so let's see here. We have Future Perfect, Dedicated, Neural, whatever, and Sting. I think I get rid of Sting right now. I go ahead and run server 1 and trash this person here. Man, these assets are expensive. Expensive. Maybe Citadel Sanctuary was okay to keep. I'm not sure. I have a feeling agendas are probably building up in HQ. How is Hunting Grounds my friend? It's true. They are gaining money. Oh, so Konji, I see. I misplayed that there. So let me labor rights back the Hunting Grounds. And I think money is my best bet here. Is this like, these kind of corps are kind of stupid to me because they don't score or do anything. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. I'm like already through my deck and they have 20 cards left of their deck. I think we run server 6. Just gotta do it. Steal it. I mean, I haven't stolen. The issue is I haven't stolen enough agendas to. Yeah, I just haven't stolen enough, so it's. Because this is going to give me Sting in the other player's score area, right? So. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't need Patchwork either for sure. Voter Intimidation. One. Whew. Voter Intimidation. 2. What do they trash? Oh yeah, that's a good one to trash. Let's Stargate here. So they're not resing any of that. What does this cost me? 6, so 12 each time? Let's break it all. I don't want to give them money. Ugh, that's painful. Ike, Marcus Batty. What do I want the least? I can break all these ones, but I can't really deal with Marcus Batty. When a runner scores steals this agenda, do X damage. X is equal to the number of copies of Sting in the other player's score area plus 1. So I have to have a card to steal this. I don't think I need my link anymore. Should we run HQ? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get rid of this thing. One last thing to break. Let's see here. I think we just gained 3. I think agendas have to be piling up in HQ, so that's where I'm going to poke. Let's trash. DreamNet is okay. I will just trash that. I can always reinstall it with my money right here. So let's hit HQ again. No further actions. So yeah, my basic strategy right now is obviously just kind of poke to see if I can pick up some. So I think I've only needed like Black Orchestra for everything. Let's just gain credits. Oh, maybe I could have gotten a... But I feel like giving them money for the Stargate is not great. But this cost me 3. I gain 1. It's a net of 1. I would rather... I think I'm going to actually trash the Patchwork. It's no longer useful anymore. Okay, so I'm now at 5. I need 1 more agenda. So there is a Sting in archives that I can steal. So what is this? This is a Sentry. Yeah, let's install MK. So now I am out of MU, which is a little bit of a bummer. I think I trashed the Am I going to Stargate? I definitely pay a credit for it. And let's... Is the Rezeki more valuable? I think I get rid of Rezeki. I might want to Stargate here, so... Perfect. And that's the game, I believe. Good game. What a grind. I think that deck is boring to play against. That's just me, though. I shouldn't hate on it. I know some people really like that. But that's just so grindy. Oof. But yeah, that's how this deck plays, guys. One of the big problems you do have towards the end is you do run out of cards because you are using Patchwork, and people kind of build these decks sometimes with buffer drive, which is nice because you can kind of just keep shuffling your cards back in, which is pretty cool. I just find it is too much of a credit hit to deal with, so I prefer this build. It's just, I actually feel like I'm winning and doing really well when I've gone through most of my deck. Most of my games I'm pretty much out of cards the whole time. It goes a little faster against Jinteki style decks, just because the nature of the way they play. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. This is the Virtual on Cybertrooper deck that I posted in Netrunner DB. I will share it in the comments or in the description so you guys can go ahead and try it. This version is a little different, which I'll post both versions. This one I went with the Sports Hopper, which I really like. Does sometimes feel a little expensive to install the Sports Hopper, but that extra link and the draw 3 cards is better than having like 2 other dead cards on a Street Peddler. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and have a great rest of your guys' day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.